It was a bit more complicated than I would have assumed. Okay. Okay. Yes. All right. Okay, that's a good way to start the game. Thanks, guys. All right, we'll start a new game. I want this to be a little bit of a tutorial for anyone new to the game, because this is coming out on the Xbox soon, so I'm sure.
For 500 years, the Calradian Empire dominated the continent. Its
Okay, I don't know
armies
what's going on
scattered
here
foes before
or
them.
why this doesn't work, but for some reason I noticed it yesterday.
The
The
strongholds
images
of
don't
proud
play, but I'm
tribes
pretty sure the audio
crumble
of this
beneath
scene
its
does. So I'm
engines
just
of
gonna skip
war.
this. But that's weird. I don't know why. So okay, so Bannerlord. There are 6 major factions in the whole game, and you can choose any one of these. And as you can see down here, it has like certain benefits, but there's also something bad about it as well. So recruiting and upgrading infantry troops are 25% cheaper. Armies lose 20% less daily cohesion, and 20% more relationship penalty with kingdoms, or penalty from kingdom decisions. That's the Sturgeons. They're kind of like Viking kind of people, Nordic. Then the Vladians are kind of like, I don't know how to describe these guys. They're kind of like, I suppose, Roman, let's say. And then the Empire are kind of like Eastern Roman, or maybe the other way around. Maybe Vladians are Eastern Roman and the Empire are Roman, Western Roman. Asari are kind of like, I don't know, Middle Eastern-y kind of like faction. You know, they're good with like caravans are 30% cheaper to build and 10% less trade penalty. So like they're good benefits for trading. These guys are kind of like a nomadic kind of, well, not nomadic. No one's they're steppe kind of Attila, like Genghis Khan and stuff like that. The Britannians are kind of like Celtic, I guess, kind of like kind of Irish, kind of Celtic kind of people. Well, I usually go for 5% more renown from battles, 15% more income while serving as mercenary, 10% production bonus. What are these guys? 10% less. Army brings 25% more interest. I usually go with these guys. They're pretty good benefits. Like, all of them have decent benefits, and it doesn't really change much about the game. Like, you still start in the same position, you still do the same thing. Um, yeah, yeah. Do you remember I was playing this before, and the battles, for some reason, we couldn't see? I don't know why we couldn't see them, but we can see it now. I think that was just a bad, when the game first came out, it was just a bit of a bug. So, okay, well, you can make the character. You got a lot of customization options and stuff for the characters. Um, there's not really much point changing much of this. You can go real in depth, but you know, not a hell of a lot changes. The main thing to change would be the hair or something like hair and mustache. We'll go with we'll go with just bearded guy. Yeah, that's about it. That's all we need. Okay, make Ragnar. Um, okay, we'll make Ragnar. Yes. How do you change? Okay. Does Ragnar have facial hair? Uh, well, we want to go blonde if we're going Ragnar. Does he have a beard? Pretty sure he has a bit of a beard, doesn't he? Not too much of a beard. It's like kind of Um, you know what? We'll go full beard. We'll go bushy. Yeah, he does. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's later seasons. Um, you know what? I'm pretty sure. Well, he has blue eyes. I don't know if you change his eyes. I don't know how to change. We can give him some tattoos. Leave the tattoos. But yeah, you get a lot of options. You can really, customize the people like how you like. Here's when things get a bit more important, you know. So I really like this kind of setup for designing your character. So you get like, so here's all your points over this side of the screen. So you have like all these different things affect how the game is played. So leadership, for example, is a decent one because the higher your leadership skill, the more men you can have in your army. There's little bonuses and benefits. This is good. Oh, where is it? Medicine's a really good one because medicine affects after each battle. However many people died is affected by medicine because you can actually save some of those people from fatal wounds depending on how good your medicine skill is. But it's not the be all and end all. You will gain skills as you play the game, and you will, um, you'll beef up all this stuff. But this, I just really like this kind of way of starting the game. Choosing a kind of backstory. So you were born into a family of, and as you see when you pick options, it changes certain skills. So let's say, for argument's sake, they were born into a baron's retainers. So that gives you a polearm skill and a horse riding skill, which will be really important. There's also charm and trade, not really important early game. You should definitely go for skills that dictate, you know, kind of, how well you fight on the battlefield. It all affects how you fight in the battlefield, but your main kind of these 4 6 skills here, like athletics, for example. Athletics will affect how fast you can move on 2 feet. And your riding skill will determine what kind of cavalry and horses you can use and have. Like certain ones aren't. You need a certain skill. It's good like RPG style. So I'm gonna go with Baron's Retainers because, like I said, polearm and riding. So we'll go with those two. Then, as a child, you were noted for your leadership skills. So this is a good one to have because we're going to be leading armies. We're going to be bringing people along with us, and tactics. Um, so like tactics, depending on how high your tactic skill is, you can send your army into battle, to fight without you having to. It'll like kind of auto resolve the battle, but most times, even if you outweigh the army, if your tactic skill is low, your army is most likely going to be defeated. You know, and leadership will inspire your men, and have more people come to your banner. Um, let's go with, yeah. I'm gonna go with leadership skills and tactics. That's a pretty decent one. Um, like all village children, you helped out in the fields. You also herded sheep, so athletics and throwing. Also, these skills affect kind of what your starting weapons are. I mean, everyone's starting weapons are pretty bad, but it's a good example, to kind of have an idea of what you want, your character to be, focus on. Do you want to focus on one-handed, two-handed, pole arms, archery, crossbows, or javelins? I really like javelins. They're really a cool weapon to have. But each person is going to have their own likes and dislikes, and as you can see, like picking hunted small game, so your tactics are going to be like twice. You're going to have 2 points. in tactics. I'm gonna go with herded sheep. So then my athletic skill, so I'll run a little bit faster, and well, yeah, you run a little bit faster. These bars, they kind of affect how much. So if you've ever played Oblivion or a game like that, you gain experience based on what your main skill is and how much you use that main skill. So for argument's sake, the more you run, you know, I'll gain experience in that, and I'll level up my main level will go up depending on that. Same as horse riding. So I know I'm going to be like javelin and then pole arm. So I'm going to stick with those two because that's I know I'll be gaining a few levels early in the game. As a youngster growing up in Calradia, Calradia is the name of the continent. Calradia, war was never too far away. You served as Baron's groom, which will give me more tactics, but it'll also give me a steward skill, which is very like that's a good skill to have because um I'll go more into detail about what the steward skill does when we get into the game. But it does affect a lot, so I might go for that because I get another point for tactics, which is always good. Um, Before you set out on a life adventure, your biggest achievement was, I suppose, defeating an enemy in battle. I get a one-handed and a two-handed skill, which will come in handy. Polearm plus crossbow. Uh, charm. Charm and another steward skill. I might go for that. Like many families in Calradia, your life was upended by war. Your home was ravaged by the passage of army after army. Eventually, you sold your property to set off with your father, mother, brother, and your two younger siblings to a new town you'd heard was safer, but you did not. But you did not make it. Along the way, the inn at which you were staying was attacked by raiders. Your parents were slain, and your two youngest siblings seized. But you and your brother survived because, um, so let's just see now. I could go with that. You organise the travellers to break out. Because you get an extra leadership point plus another charm skill, which is pretty decent. Or you could go for something. Yeah, no, yeah, actually, I'm gonna go for that. Okay. And my guy can be. You know what? We'll change his name to Ragnar. Ragnar. Okay. Yeah. So that last one is kind of like that's where we start off in the story. That's kind of gonna be the next mission. So for difficulty, I'm gonna go a little bit. I'm not gonna go the most difficult, but I'll go warrior, just middle of the road. It's gonna be a little bit harder, but that's okay. You don't want the game to be too easy. And this game, it can be. It's unforgiving, but it's also very forgiving at the same time. So we'll start the game. Okay, so I've already gained a level. So we could do the tutorial, but we don't need to. Yeah, we're gonna skip the tutorial because pretty much what this guy's saying, and every game's the same. This guy's saying that your two siblings, like the last panel, your two siblings have been captured by some passing raiders. You and your brother got away, but now it's time to go out and try and find your siblings. Um, yeah, we'll just keep that. We'll keep that last name, and we'll change our logo a little bit. I always go for the line because I just think it looks cool. Okay, so here we go. We're on the army. We're on the battlefield. This is the world map. Um, it's a pretty big world. You see, this is what I mean. These are all the major factions, um, all around, and each kind of biome fits each faction. You know, the Celtic kind of people are these guys, and they have you know, kind of green hills and all that kind of stuff. These are the kind of, I guess, Roman kind of people. Well, these three factions are kind of Roman, but there's been a civil war that's broken them all into, like, they were the most powerful kingdom in Calradia, and they've all separated into three separate factions. Each one of them, these guys over here have the best knights. These guys have the best, I think it's archers or something like that. And then these guys have like whatever. Each person has their own like units, and each one that's important to remember because when you go to a village controlled by a certain faction, you will pick up recruits that are based in that faction. So these guys have really good cavalry. Well, these guys over here actually, they're the steppe kind of nomad people. They have like some of the best cavalry, like horse archers and all this kind of stuff. They're a pain in the ass to fight when you don't have a good army. The Viking kind of people just have like berserkers and axemen, and they're pretty powerful as well. Like everyone has their own benefits, but anyway, okay. So we're over. Oh, okay. So we're over here. We're just like a lowly little fucking a lowly peasant with 1,000 gold and a mission to get back our family. So every town you go into will have like certain notable people up here, and you can have conversations with all these guys, and some of them will give you missions and all this kind of stuff. But yeah, we need to get some recruits really quickly because when you see looters, like the only people that are going to come and attack us at the beginning are looters, and kind of like just general kind of like NPC kind of, they're pretty crap to be quite honest. But like here for example, you see that 15 guys, they would absolutely destroy us and then take me prisoner, and they'd steal all our food, and that's just bad. So we'll try and get a couple of guys together. Um, yeah, I see 15 looters. Ooh. And you notice because if the enemy army is more or less powerful than you are, based on what they do when they see you. If they like if they're more powerful than you, automatically they'll chase you down. These guys are running away, so we could take them. But I just want to focus on building up some troops. So each of these guys are 20 apiece, and so already we're cutting through that like starting gold. So we could get an Imperial Archer, but we're just gonna stick to recruits because as the game goes on, I'll go into a little bit of detail why we're sticking to just recruits. I just want to finish just getting these guys. We have an army of. We can hold an army of 25 people, so that has us full now. And then each day we're going to be spending. Okay, so each day we're going to spend 48 euro or dinars. So our money's going to start dwindling pretty quickly, and especially because there's another reason, because not only is there a daily outgoing expense of 48 dinars, but we also have run out of food, and we have to keep the food topped up. So just gonna grab some grain. So your troops will eat food, quite quickly, and you'll see that once you start playing the game. You don't want to leave yourself with nothing, but also if the guys aren't getting fed, they're gonna desert your army, and it's just not gonna be. I shouldn't have bought that. That was a bit expensive, but we've got some cheese and we've got some grain, and that's not going to last us very long, but hopefully by the time that little supply runs out, we will be on our way to making some money. So I seen this village, I think it was, had a little quest. Oh, this town has a quest. So these are the major cities. Major cities, obviously, like they have a hell of a lot more going for them in terms of how many troops you can get, like kind of the quality of the troops you can buy. And you see these troops, keeps on going, but these ones here are locked off. So most people, because we're unknown, we're just some mercenary guy going around. But um, as your kind of reputation with these people starts to increase and you start doing missions for them, you will start to unlock more kind of troops to get, and they won't all be recruits. They are just basic recruits at the moment, but as the game goes on and as there aren't that many wars going on, there will be better troops to choose from. Um, so this guy wants us to escort a caravan, which he might not let us do it. So I heard you need help with a problem. Um, oh, okay. Well, he is going to let me do it. Okay, so he's going to pay me 350 dinars for each day. I think these missions take about 2 in-game days, so we're probably going to get about 700 for that. Um, we should see the caravan leave. Oh yeah, there they are. Okay, so we just followed them. It's a little bit tricky. There's a way of there's actually a way of just telling your guy to follow them. Is it? Oh yeah, that's it. All right, so left alt and left mouse. Now our guy's just gonna follow them because if you just click on them, your guy will start moving up and he'll actually try and start a conversation with them. And it gets a bit annoying, so it's better to follow when you can. So we'll just speed this along. There are going to be some bandits. Oh, here we go. Yeah, see this? These bandits. These guys are going to be... Yeah, so help the caravan. These guys could be a little bit tougher than the average bandit because they have that banner, that kind of these are kind of like mountain clans, I guess. Whereas the other guys are like just really crap looters. So here we go. Here's our starting position, and we can move these guys here, our recruits or whatever, um, our swordsmen. We could have our swordsmen a little bit, they when you start getting more troops, these are all just swordsmen, they're like raw recruits. But once you get your army built up a bit, you can like move around your cavalry and your. I think is this guy? Oh yeah, that's me, I guess. Okay, so you can move them around and put them into certain positions and all that stuff. So yeah, you see these guys they've got pickaxes and hoes and stuff like that, and it's just not the best. I've only got what have I got? I've got javelins. Oh no, I've got a spear. Yeah, you see. Alright. I'm gonna just tell them to charge.
Turn! Infantry! Forward!
Alright, so that's just gonna tell them to attack. How the hell do I get my guy out of this field? Alright, that was crap. Alright, so the way it works is your charge damage is based off of how fast you're going plus the strength of your your weapon. My guys are just sitting there. What the hell are they doing?
Move! After me!
No, not after me.
Attack!
Alright, they're just gonna attack. So yeah, my guys were just standing there like idiots, and well, it's not their fault. It's my fault for being stupid. But yeah, so they're gonna chase them down. It's a bit annoying because these guys have arrows and all that kind of stuff, so they're gonna be a bit harder for my recruits to chase down. But hopefully I can chase them down. And also, this is actually a good battle to have because we're actually going to get some horses from this. Probably not as good as the horse we start off with, but it'll be a little bit better. Oh, I missed him. No. Alright. This is our target. Damn. Alright. I don't like being in this view. I'd rather it be in the third person view, but I've actually forgotten how to change the view, which is annoying. Alright, he just hit me. There we go. Alright, that's one down. We've so far got about, you can see the bars at the top, they're green and my guys are purple. So we've got about half of them down. Alright, accidentally hit the horse. Hit the horse again. This is ridiculous. Why is the view look so shit? Does anyone know how to... I don't know if there's anyone watching who plays this. How the hell do I get this view out of here? This is ridiculous. Alright, where are they? Surely it has to be in the options. I'll finish this battle in first person and I'll look it up after. This is really irritating. Yeah, we've nearly won. I think I've lost a few guys, but, you know, couldn't be helped. Alright. One more hit and he's dead. And then this is probably one of the last guys. Yes! Alright. So there's probably not many of them left. And that's it. Alright, we won. How many guys? Yeah, see, I lost 7 of my recruits. That's really annoying. Oh no! I added. I lost 7 of my recruits. Which is kind of annoying. I'd like to try and, you know, keep them as long as I can. This is cool. This is a cool feature. Okay, so we can hold 19 prisoners constantly without them escaping. And I press R. Oh, that make okay. Thanks for that. Yeah, so we can capture after each battle. You capture prisoners. So we're gonna take these guys because they're actually like they're tier 3 and tier 2 respectively. The longer we keep them in our party, we can actually recruit them. Now they are just, you know, a mounted ransacker and a mounted pillager, but you know it kind of gives you like you can't buy these guys, like, you know, every single troop has a certain tier, like a tree, you know, a level up tree, and it's really cool because, you know, well, this is, if we hang on to these guys for a while, we will have a couple of cavalry units without having to put in all the work of training them up, which is pretty cool. Yeah, they have quite a few things. So none of these clothes are better than mine, what I have at the moment. The horse is the same. Oh well, this actually we don't have any of them. Is that okay? Yeah, so we'll just take all that. Doing these little battles is good because we're able to you know, get some loot, and like, you know, sometimes when you're fighting people you will come across things that are much better than what you actually own currently, which is great. But that's not really until like kind of later in the game, really. You know, right now at the beginning we're going to be fighting, you know, bandits and like, you know, kind of forest. I think there's like forest bandits, raiders, looters, you know, different people like that. You know, they're not really gonna have a hell of a lot of they're not gonna have a hell of a lot of good gear. I'm just gonna wait outside because my quest giver is inside. Oh, there they are. Okay, follow them again. So yeah. Also, the more you play and the longer you go on, you will get you know, your health will regenerate, and you know your troops will regen. Oh my god, we've only got 20 left. 20 coins. I should have taken the opportunity to sell some of that gear. Okay, so my morale is going to drop, and I'm kind of too far away to do anything about it. Ah, there's a village. Okay. Here's some guys. Okay, we'll just attack these guys. Hopefully I'll be able to do this battle without anyone, you know, running away from my army.
Give him hell!
Alright,
Whoa!
just gonna send these guys forward. There we go. Okay, thanks, Amy. That's awkward. I haven't played this game in a while, so. Okay. Now we can do it. But as you can see, my horse is so slow at the moment because it's just a starting horse. He's not the best, but he's good enough. That was a hard hit. See, the guys are getting a bit clumped up here, which is good if my footmen could get in there to attack them, but you know, bad for my guys as well because you know you're getting, you know, down kind of stuck and killed is always a bad idea. Missed him. But these are this is actually a good example of kind of like, you know, the kind of, it's kind of getting used to kind of battles on a really small scale. Do you know? I mean, like this is like 20 guys versus 20, which is you know, well, I don't know how many. Yeah, let's say there's about 40 guys in this battle. Do you know, it looks cool, and you know, as far as like games go like this, like there's no real game of the same scale out at the moment. Like, you know, I mean, like I really like Chivalry too, but even Chivalry, I mean, yeah, it's great knowing that each person in the battle is a real player in Chivalry, but you know, you just can't get this kind of scale, and you'll see it. You'll see it a lot more as the game goes on. You'll kind of see what I mean, because the scale of this game just gets insane really quickly. Do you know? We'll just finish off this guy. Okay. See, the bow and arrow guys, if I can upgrade my troops to have archers, that'd be fine. I really need more bursts as well, because the speed of this guy is really noticeable. You know, and you know, speed affects the damage you do and all that kind of stuff, so. But anyway, so we won. We lost one recruit this time, which is much better because I actually acted quickly and was able to throw my guys, you know, at them, rather than them just standing there getting pelted with arrows. So yeah, mounted ransacker. We got another 3 of those guys. This guy's willing to join us now. He's, if we hired him, but I don't have any money at the moment. But you know, okay, let's see. This spear is actually, is that a spear? Yeah, this spear is actually better than what I have at the moment. So we're gonna take that. These boots are not as good as what I have at the moment. The horses, this horse is better. Midlands Palfrey. He doesn't have as many hit points, but he's faster. He's got a better charge damage, so we're gonna take that. I'm gonna just rearrange this a little bit. Put the shield. Put the spear can be number 1, so I want to spawn with that spear. So it'll start off in that order, you know. Yeah. Okay, we'll start like that. Okay. Oh no, I didn't take all the. Oh, for God's sake. All right. Well, anyway, I didn't take all the gear, and there's kind of no way of getting that gear back. But my guys are going to start deserting, so I'm going to see if I can sell any of my stuff to this guy, which I can, and I can earn a little bit of money, just enough to keep me going. And we still have some grain, and we have some cheese. And now we have 380 dinars again, so yeah. We're not going to lose anyone, but our morale does drop, you know, if you kind of, you know, it's not good, and it's not a good idea to, you know, not have enough money to pay your guys, because as you can see down here in the corner, this is the party morale. It's 43 right now. Morale affects how much how well your guys do on the battlefield. You know, it affects how it just raised because I paid them. So now it's 52. It's actually kind of hard to get it past 80, but there's many things that affect it. So food variety is giving us -2 at the moment because we don't have that much that many different things for our guys to eat, which is really important as well. Obviously, right now we're still in the early game. You know, you're not expected to be able to buy loads of different kind of varieties of food because it's just you just can't do it. Um, you know, it's just a sad fact of life. There we go. We completed our mission. We actually got more money than I thought we would. Now we're at 2,000, which is great. And I'm going to go in and just recruit some more guys. So we'll get some Imperial recruits. And, you know, well, we'll see what missions are here. So, Caravan Ambush. I don't know what mission this will be. I hear you recently caught some bandits. Speaking as merchant, we appreciate any efforts to make the road safer. So yeah, like, you know, people's standing is going to increase, and you can choose what you want to do. Like, you can jump off straight into the game, and you can start raiding caravans and attacking people. You're going to make a hell of a lot of enemies with the bigger kingdoms, who are just going to make your life a misery and make it so that you can't really, that you can't really, you know, get a good start in the game. So it's always good to kind of, you know, help these guys out. Yeah, this guy, I don't think you can help me, you don't have enough troops. So that's what I mean by, you know, kind of getting your standing, you know, up with these people and building up your army, because there's certain missions that just won't be open to you because you just physically can't, you know, you physically can't accomplish them. So here's an example of how, like, how fast things can start expanding. So these guys are level 2. They cost me 50 dinars to purchase. These guys are level 1. They cost me 20. These guys are level 4, or level 3, actually, and these cost 250. Now, he's a horseman, but, you know, that's kind of a good idea of, like, I'll buy one of these guys, you know, since we've got a little bit of money at the moment. And I'm gonna just have a look. So we've leveled up. So our leadership, we can have a perk now. +2 experience per day for the party, which is great. This is pretty good. Each troop in the garrison gains +3 experience. So that's something for later. You know, once you start taking over castles and cities and you start garrisoning them with your troops, that's a pretty decent skill to have. Increase recruit levels of units, same culture. You know, we're going to go for this because it's +4 experience per day for tier 1 and 2 troops, which will be more important as the game goes on. We will want our, you know, new recruits to be able to gain a lot more experience and get them leveled up to the to at least level 3 once we start doing the proper battles. Also, I'm going to put let's give riding 1 more point, and we'll also, yeah, we'll give Poland one more focus point. So that means that, like, you know, now the learning rate is times 4.75, which is really good, you know. I mean, obviously it's not the most amazing at the moment, but it's good. So, okay. I was wondering what that noise was, the oof noise. You redeemed 1,000 points to play that sound. It's obviously not the best. You know, I want to actually get my stream up to par with, like, you know, the likes of, you know, other, you know, other streamers that you see. I want it to be kind of, well, I want it to be kind of semi-professional looking. But, it's kind of hard. It's kind of hard to get my head around it a little bit. I was doing a bit of it today, you know, adding in the like when someone follows me, the thing will play, and you know, having the goal up here I think is pretty cool. I don't want too much of that stuff on the screen though. I don't know, like it's not that I can't. It's not that I don't know how to do it. It's just that sometimes when I see that, it's kind of like there's just too much going on the screen, and I would rather kind of a person be able to see the game rather than, you know, just having it cluttered with all this kind of messy stuff. The follower goal is cool. Like, there's nothing really goes on up here in this game anyway, and I can move it quite easily. Actually, you know what? I've just noticed there. It's blocking out all the faces of these guys. See, I suppose there's nowhere really you can put these things that, like, you know, they won't affect the game itself, or, like, you know, what's going on the game. But I think it's okay. Okay, let's see. I want to just do some missions. There's some mountain bandits. So we're kind of at a point now. We could start hiring these prisoners and bring them into our army. Oh, and I can also start upgrading some of these soldiers. It'll cost me 15 to do it, plus the daily party. So right now they're getting paid 2 dinars each, and I'm pretty sure. So this guy's level 2. Yeah, he's getting paid 3. So it's not going to make too much of a difference. It'll be an extra, you know, 25 or whatever per day. So I think I'm going to get some. Yeah, I'm going to get, so I can have 16 upgrades. So I'll get 6 archers, and I'll get 10 proper infantry. And it'll cost me 240, but that's okay. So we're going to see if we can chase down these bandits, these mountain bandits. Yeah, I don't know, man. It's just like I've always just kind of thought that about the clutter. It's like, you know, now obviously, does it look more professional? Yeah, it does 100% look more professional. But it's just kind of, you know, like, I don't know. I think if it's worth it, then put it up there. Or even like, you know, I think there's a way of having all the stuff there and it's hidden, and then it fades in when something happens. But, you know, I think the follower goal, it's good to have it there, you know, or whatever. That's, you know, fair enough having it there. The little follow thing that comes up when someone follows on the opposite side, that's cool because that goes away. But yeah, I just always see these big, it looks like a big control station or something. There's like all stuff here and stuff here, and it's really like just the middle of the screen can be saw, you know, and it's just like, I don't know about that now. Um, oh, this is a good one. Okay, so this guy, if he lets us do it. Okay. Yep. He wants me to fight some bandits, I think. 24 experience. Okay. Let's see. If you don't have time, at least send one of your best companions with. No, I'll fight it. Okay. I'm pretty sure that what he asked was, I should have read it out. I'm pretty sure what he, yeah, okay, so here we go. 28 guys, mountain bandits. Gonna be some good loot from these guys. But he wants us, these are deserters or whatever, you know, they're gonna be quite experienced. You can see by the way that like their armor is and stuff, you know. They're gonna be better than what my guys are. But in saying that, they will also have some good loot and it's gonna be worth some money. Um yeah, I'm gonna make, so the archers team,
Archers!
we've got,
Move!
we've got hardly any of them. Okay.
Soldiers!
And my soldiers can move forward a little bit.
Move!
And I think,
Cavalry!
yeah, I'm the cavalry, so alright. Yeah, you see, I can see them from here. They've got about 4 or 5 horses, and then the rest of them are just normal troops. I'm gonna wait for their horses to come. Then I'm going to
Infantry!
send these guys after me. Just wait for them to come a little bit closer. Hopefully my archers start firing soon. I can't tell if they're... Yeah, they're getting closer. Whenever you're ready, guys. Do I have to tell them to do it?
Bowman! Infantry!
Hello?
Troops!
Just do it. Charge.
Dismount! Go!
What do you mean dismount? No! Oh, an idiot. All troops. Attack.
Attack!
Okay. Alright, they're just gonna go wild now. I think I might have lost some guys there in that charge. Because I hit the wrong button, but... Oh, see that? 90 damage. That guy is nearly dead. Oh no, shit. Okay, my troops are getting absolutely annihilated by these fucking villagers. Yeah, because they... Yeah, okay, so... Yeah, as you can see, my guys are kind of separated, and this is always bad, because you can have, like, the strongest unit in the world. If they go up against, my army is so close to being dead. Because they get sent. And now I'm dead. Or no, I didn't. Oh no. Yeah, I'm dead. I clicked the wrong button. I was meant to send them all to attack, and I clicked the wrong button. We lost the battle.
The day is ours!
We got taken out by these guys. That would have been some good loot as well. Okay, we lost 20 people. 5 of my guys are badly injured. We only killed 9 of theirs. That's ridiculous. Divide and conquer, man, exactly. And now this is what I mean by the game is forgiving. So I failed that quest, and now I've lost standing with him. But this is what I mean by the game is very forgiving. So we got taken prisoner, and now I'm just about dead. You know, I've got nothing. I probably had all my loot taken. I think my horse got killed. Now these guys want to go. Maybe we can work something out. Yeah, there's no point. I'm not going to be able to win, but, you know, I'm just going to have to surrender. So, there we go. This is what happens when you make some bad choices. You know what? I know it's cheating, but I kind of want to, if there's an autosave going. I know it's cheating, but like, that wasn't my fault. If it was completely my fault and, you know, it was a bad luck or whatever, I wouldn't reload it. But, in saying that, oh no, we came all the way back here. Oh, right. We haven't lost too much. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I just, you know, we were doing so well. We were doing so good. Well, not really. We were doing pretty terrible actually, but we were doing better than I would have guessed. Okay, so we're just gonna sell all this gear. All these things, the horses. I'm going to keep the horses because they actually come in really handy for having more gear. So, as you can see, the more horses you have in your army, the faster you can move, because each of your foot soldiers will kind of take a horse while you're in the world map. So it'll speed up your guys your party's speed, but also it'll give you more room for goods and stuff like that. So that's kind of handy. I'm just gonna wait here for the caravan, wherever they are. There they are. So we'll just follow them. There's gonna be another attack, and I'm sure you remember I had that attack where I forgot to take the goods. Well, it's not gonna happen again. And we're not losing any morale because I'm keeping my guys paid. Okay. We'll just send them all in. Okay, here's all the troops coming. You know, the thing you have to realize is, like, you know, you are weak, you know, as well. So you're not like, it's not the kind of game you're going to see that. Oh my god, half my health is gone. Yeah, as I'm saying that, I'm acting like, you know, Rambo or something. So yeah, the thing you have to remember with this, you know, when you start off, you are weak. You know, you're not going to be the strongest guy in the world. And, you know, it's good, because that's not the kind of game it is. It does take a certain amount of strategy and a certain amount of, you know, kind of thinking before acting, which is great. Uh, you know, you do make a difference once you get armor, once you get like weapons and horses and stuff. You will make a serious difference on the battlefield. You know, but right now, I mean, like, I've done like 2 or 3 battles, and I think I've killed about maybe 2 or 3 guys, and these guys are weak as well. You know, so that's kind of a good example of, like, you know, how your kind of weapons, armor, skills in general affect your gameplay. You know, my guys are actually doing pretty good though, and they're not killing the horses, and they're probably going to take some prisoners, so that's good. Here's a bandit. He just killed a guy. He's gonna be my victim. But he's probably gonna kill me. No! There we go. I just got hopped out by the guy with his sickle or whatever that was. Alright, where's the last one? Yeah, you see, like, the guys are terrible, you know, they got pitchforks and stuff, you know, they're proper peasants, you know. But, that's why after this battle I should be able to, upgrade. I see they've got bow and arrow guys, but they're keeping them all back here, which is probably the best place for them, because these guys are so much weaker than everyone else. The bow and arrow guys. Formerly known as archers. See this, like, you know, this guy's horse, it's like the same speed as mine, so we're literally just going in circles. Although I think they got him. No, they got him. They have some morale because, oh yeah, the horse got it too. Okay, how many did we lose? We lost 1 person. We gained 1.4 morale, we gained a little bit of renown, and we earned 41% of loot. Bow and arrow guys. Yeah, sometimes I don't really. Oh yeah, cool. So we didn't get a chance to get that really that good spear. I don't think. No, we didn't. We didn't get a chance to get the good spear, but we have the good horse now, or a better horse at least. Yeah, sometimes I say silly things. Bow and arrow guys. In fairness, though, that is what they are. You know, it's just a different way of describing them. All right, let's finish off this mission. I can't remember. I don't think there's any more battles after that one. They just have to get to Amatatoyas. Yeah, there we go. We got some money, and we can go in and sell some of our crap that we got from those bandits, and I can recruit some of these troops. And everything is looking good. Yeah, let's get rid of... Just get rid of all this crap. Yeah, everything's worse than what I have. Oh! Shouldn't have sold that horse. Okay, well, I'm gonna hang on to the other horse. The other horses. So let's see, there's a mission here. Gang needs recruits. Overpriced raw materials. Do you know, the overpriced materials, it's not really the best thing, because it's kind of a criminal thing. So, like, you know, they're basically, that mission is about, like, there's some artisan in the town, and he's annoyed because the raw materials to make whatever it is he's trying to make are too expensive in the town. So he wants you to go and sell the gear at a different town. But what that always does is it will, you most of the time you'll get caught doing it, and then there will be like whoever had the prices up to begin with will give out, and he'll try and take the goods off you, and then you have to say no, and da da da. And it just turns into this thing where like you lose kind of a bit of respect, or whatever, with some of the town people, and it's just not really worth doing right now, and the money isn't that great either. And also the gang needs recruits is basically someone wants to wants you to go off, and I don't know what it is exactly. Oh yeah, you have to go around. It's kind of difficult, it's kind of annoying, and we could actually do it now, but so the criminal gang wants recruits in their, for their gang to expand a bit. So what you have to do is go around and attack these guys and people like them, and take some of their people captive, bring those captives to the gang, and sell them to the gang for whatever. Pretty decent for being able to make some money if you have a couple of people put aside. But I want to hang on to my horses because I just don't really see the point in getting rid of them right now when they could be a good addition to the army. Alright, we're just gonna go for it. These guys are pretty weak, so it shouldn't be a problem. Because you notice as the armies expand, these guys are the lowest of the low, and there's no archers. They throw rocks at you, to begin with, and they're basically using the same weapons as my recruits are using. Ooh, they nearly got me that time. See, I'm already noticing a bit of a difference with this horse. It's a little bit faster. I just lost 2 guys. I just gained a little bit. Yeah, I lost quite a few guys actually. But we won against bandits, and now one of them is running away getting chased by the rest of my army. Jesus, this guy can take some punishment. What the fuck? Alright, one more. And he's dead. And you know when everyone on the battlefield's died because your guys will just stand there cheering and shouting, cursing them. Yeah, so look, we lost 9 guys. Yeah, I don't like losing that many people. Especially when I'm trying to level them up. I can put on that tattered cowl because it's slightly better than what I have on now, which is nothing. But it's still pretty crap. That thing's actually a bit better. I almost clicked on the thing without taking all the loot again. Yeah, so you see this, like, we've got 9 guys, everyone else is injured. So yeah, not a good position to be in, especially in the middle of nowhere when there are looters and all these kind of people around, because they will just annihilate us if they catch us. Alright, we just got 240. See, we're doing okay. We've doubled, we've got over double what we started with in gold, and we've got a pretty good army. I'm just going to upgrade some of these lads. So we want to get 4 archers, and we'll get, oh wait, how many archers? Yeah, 4. We'll get 4 archers and, however many, 8 infantry. These guys are already level 2. I'm just going to reorganize these a little bit. So the archers can go at the top to level 2s, and then the level 1s at the bottom. I could take the horses, but I'm going to leave them for the time being. Leadership. Yeah, we have to do that. Gain experience per day. I'm also going to put focus points into polearm. And what else? Medicine. Yeah, we'll put it into medicine. Medicine's handy. Okay, I'm just gonna try and find some more recruits. See, these guys are all level 2. It's good because, obviously now we've got more access to higher tiered units, but it's not so good for the wallet. I'd rather just get the recruits and put them through a few battles and upgrade them that way. It's actually cheaper than buying them off those guys, but sure, look. Yeah, if we see any kind of looter groups, we'll see. The looters, they're not really worth the money to a certain extent, but you know, it's good if what you're trying to get is experience and all that kind of stuff. Now that I've got 25 guys, I probably should look into more you know, more higher tier enemies. Like these guys, like the mountain bandits. If there was more in that army, they'd be well worth chasing down. Just for okay, overpriced raw materials. You know what? We're gonna do it. I know I said it lowers your thing, but I'll show you is what I mean. So this guy, he's unhappy because he's not making enough money, so he wants me. I heard you need help with it. I don't know if you know how much to here. Some encouraged by raw materials from our local merchants. The other side of the bargain is that they offer us reasonable prices, but they're not able. But they're not doing that. They've come together and agreed price too high, or agreed on a price that's just too high. So that's what they're complaining about. They want me. They're going to pay me 800 gold if I can go around to a different village and bring them 6 loads of wool in this case. So then I say, yep, I'll take the money and I'll buy the wool for you and bring it back. Which is all well and good. That time it actually didn't happen. But it might happen when I come back. I told you so. He's asking a ridiculous amount of money. He's getting his work. He said that you can bring him 6 loads of wool. He's willing to pay. Okay, so they're not telling me where to go and get the wool, which is kind of annoying. But see, each of these so here, for example, each of these little villages has an icon. They grow grain, they're horses. These guys are sheep, so hopefully I can get wool at a decent price here. And we can. And they cost 25 gold each. Okay. To be fair, I could probably buy the other 4 and sell them at that, because like that's another part of it. You don't have to go around and you know, fight battles and attack people. These guys are chasing me. Oh no, they're not. They're just going the same direction. I'm gonna see if I can take them out, because if I can, they'd be worth. Oh, I'm able to save a little bit of villagers as well. Yeah.
Arrows!
Okay, we'll just send everyone.
Charge! Yeah!
Hopefully I can get a decent weapon. I'm hoping. They got 1 horse. No! I actually want that horse, because look how fast it is compared to mine. Well, it seems faster, but maybe it's the same. He's got javelins as well, which are really good as a weapon. Oh.
Run while you can!
Yeah, this is stupid. I might break his shield eventually, but it's not really doing much. My guys are pelting him with arrows, but
You are dead! You're dead!
where the hell's the rest of my army? Come on, guys. Get in there. Can't you see I'm struggling?
Whoa!
I think he's the last one left as well. Ooh. See, once you get a really speedy horse and a better spear, you really start noticing these guys just like fall so easily. And you know, it's always good whenever you have like it's great once you have yourself leveled up a bit because you really feel that there's weight behind your weapon as well, which is in Chivalry 2. I've noticed that on the horses there just isn't really that weight the same as in this game. Oh, my guys won't even run. Alright, never mind. We didn't lose anyone there. I think the other guys lost someone. Yeah, okay, so this weapon is better. It's longer, it's better, it's just in general. Oh no, wait, are these? Yeah, it's a spear. I thought they were javelins. Oh, these are better. And those are not good. Okay. The cool thing about food as well is food doesn't go stale in this, which is handy. I'm pretty sure there might be like maybe a way of putting on realism or whatever, but for the most part, it doesn't. Food doesn't go stale, so it's nice knowing that you're not going to waste loads of money on food that isn't going to get eaten, which is quite cool. Okay, can I finish this quest now? Yeah, brought him to 6 loads. Your criminal rating has gone up, and yeah. See, that's what I mean. Like, so I've lost some reputation score with one of the guys in this town, but his reputation score has increased. But he's a scumbag, so it doesn't really matter. He's just a criminal. Okay, we're gonna go this way. I'm gonna leave it very shortly, guys. I'm gonna head off this, but I'll just kind of build up my guy a little bit more, and maybe see if I can get another kind of big battle going. Well, big-ish battle compared to what I've got at the moment. Um, but in the next time I stream this, I'll be able to Caravan Ambush. The last time I spoke to someone about a Caravan Ambush, they said I couldn't help. Yeah, I don't think it can help. So, obviously there's more options open to you, the more the more experienced troops you have, and this, that, and the other. I didn't mean to go here. Yeah, it's cool. So, like, that's actually a good example of something. So, it's not just a menu. It's not just like words and stuff. You can actually go and physically walk around the city and go and you can go into the trading market. You can go to the smithy. You can go to the arena. All these different places, which is really cool. Actually, you know what I could do? See, my guy isn't really the best at the moment, but that doesn't matter. If I can find a tournament, I could show you that, because the tournaments are really cool in this game. They're a really good chance to earn money. Also, there's usually a weapon up for grabs. You can bet on yourself. They only happen in major cities though, so it could be a little bit of looking around for it. But yeah, that'd be a good way to end it. We'll end it on a tournament, and hopefully we'll end it on a victory in the tournament. Because right now we have enough money that we could bet on ourselves, and if we lose, it's not the best, but hey, it happens. But if we win, we could come away with some nice bit of money and maybe some good weapon. Yeah, so it'll say it up here, join the tournament or whatever. Let's try down here. So yeah, we're just gonna focus on trying to find a tournament. Because you do everything, like, and I don't think your weapons get used or whatever. Like, they will kit you out in your own armor and all that kind of stuff, which is great. Who's that? Okay. Oh, this is part of the main quest. See, you have to go around to eat like 10 different notable members. So this is the queen of the empire. So you can ask what's the folly, and she'll tell you about this battle. It's like a part of like the main quest line or whatever, and you have to go to 10 different people. I've started off games and tried to, find that quest, and it's so difficult to pass because the people just kind of, it's just random. It's kind of, you kind of, how often you bump into them is so kind of random, and yeah, it's kind of a hard one. Sometimes it can be easy. I've started games when I've had it completed within like 20 minutes, and then I've had games when it's literally taken hours to complete the mission. But you need to complete it in order to move on to the next section of the game, which is to start up your own faction or join one of the. You can, you can work as a mercenary for any of these factions. Like I could start right now working as a mercenary. There's not really much point because I don't have a good army behind me, but you're able to start. There's some bandits. I could have got them, but where the hell is the tournaments? Is there a way of finding out? Anyway, so yeah, the yeah, becoming a mercenary with these guys, like, it's great to be able to work for one of these factions because you won't actually get persecuted for, say if I joined the Empire, for example, whoever they're fighting a war with, I won't lose too much renown with them. But then you do get the option after a while to join their faction and be one of their members, which will start, you will start, getting get, your relations with certain people will start deteriorating and all that kind of stuff. As a mercenary, it doesn't, so you can kind of like play around with it a little bit, and you nothing happens if you decide one like that you don't want to be a mercenary for them anymore. They will let you go and do your thing. But it's cool though. You get paid a daily wage for doing it from the main faction and all that stuff. Um, but you don't really get much more than that. You get paid, and that's about it. And you join in battles, and you have to help the army. 2% movement speed during the day, 10% increased sight, 5% movement speed during the night, and you have 30% increased range at night. We'll go with that. And I think our guys are ready to. Yeah, we can start hiring all these guys. I'm gonna just keep them handy because they're worth about 500 gold right now. So I can either hire them later on or I can just sell them. Forest bandits. These guys are a pain in the ass. They have like pretty much all of them have bows, and my god, they will just destroy you. You can't even get close to them sometimes, especially at my level now with like barely any armor. I would just get pelted with about 10 different arrows at once and just get destroyed. See, we're losing money trying to find this tournament, but it'll be worth it. It'll be well worth it. Ugh. Is there a way? I'm pretty sure there's a way of finding out where the tournaments are. But I'm not too sure. Can I talk to someone in the tavern? Oh. Yeah, the townsfolk will have little kind of like bits of dialogue like that, and it's cool because each area is designed for whatever faction it is, which is quite cool. Um, See, I'm just kind of hoping that one of these townsfolk are going to say, "Oh, I heard there's a tournament," and blah blah blah. So, see, they're all telling me about he took Castle's beer to McCab and made 131 profit. Yeah. So you don't know if that's true or not, or by the time you do it. Yeah. Did you see that? That was total accident. I didn't mean to. See, it's really annoying. I don't know how to. Yeah, I don't know how to find. Alright, we're out of here. I'm just gonna go around. That's what it looked like. That's literally like, the poor peasant, he was just there trying to have a quiet drink, and then I came in, you know, some rogue came in and started kicking ass, asking questions. We just won a tournament. So much to ask. Oh, there's a guy here actually we can talk to, which is kind of handy. So we're kind of completing our main quest while we look for this magical tournament. I'm not paying nearly 1,000 dinars to try and gain access to keep. But I'll wait here for a minute and just see if your man comes out. Oh, I don't know. Yeah, I'm kind of wasting money and time waiting here, but it's handy because that's an extra person off the list if they come out of the shop or out of the keep. Yeah, I don't think they're coming out. Every time I hear that noise, I'm like, it probably would have been cheaper if I just if I just paid the bribe. Okay, increases your charge damage by 20%. Mounted troops in your formation gain plus 10% charge damage. Increases your maneuvering by 10. You know what? Maneuvering is better because charge damage. I think it might be. I might damage someone for 20, or not 20. I might damage someone for 5. So having to go up by 20% seems like a lot at the moment, but it'll be a long time before I'm doing any significant charge damage to anyone. So maneuverability is definitely more important. Do you know what? Fuck it. Been here long enough. They can stay in there. I bet as soon as I go away, that little icon is gonna go. It did. Oh no. Never mind. Alright. Where the hell are the tournaments? The nearest city is this one. Yeah, the main quest doesn't really matter anyway for the time being because I will come across all those people naturally as I'm playing it. They're not going to hide away forever. Although when the game goes on a little bit, you will notice that like it's harder to get them because the whole realm is at war, and you know certain lords are in dungeons and all this kind of stuff. So then you have to get into the dungeon to try and talk to them and all this kind of stuff. It get a little bit annoying as time goes on, but you know, say there's 10 people I have to talk to. There's about 20 or so people that I'm able to talk to, so it's not like I have to find specific people or anything. Like it's kind of good in that regard. But this is irritating me. I'm keeping an eye on this little screen down here just to see, because sometimes like news comes up saying a certain city is hosting a tourney. Oh, there's someone. There's someone I need to talk to. There we go. One down. Or, well, two down now. Oh! Sigurd won the tournament in Omar. Isn't Omar where I just was? No. I don't know where that is. Yeah, I'm just gonna go up the coast. Kind of see. It's annoying because it tells you who won a certain tournament. You know, that's kind of just common news or whatever. But then they don't tell you where the, oh, there's someone. They don't tell you where the next tournament's going to be, or you know, kind of. It's just a bit annoying. Or maybe they do, and just I'm being stupid. I ask him. There's something I'd like to discuss. Yeah, you see, you can talk to some people and ask them, you know, about news or tournaments or whatever it is. That's kind of how you join someone as well. You know, you say, you go up to a leader of a certain faction and say, I have something I want to discuss, and then you go down a dialogue tree of, like, I want to join into your service or whatever, and then they can accept. Most of the time, they will accept you. I'm pretty sure it's just kind of pretty common that they will. Oh, I bet I'm gonna have to. Oh, there's another one. You know, going around looking for these tournaments has actually been pretty handy. I've gotten about 5 of the different people, which is pretty decent. Your party's starving. Oh no, ran out of food. I lost my generous trait? Why? let's go and trade. I completely forgot about food. Let's get some grain. And we'll get some fish. Yeah, you know what? Actually, I can't do the tournament now because I don't have enough money. Gang leader needs weapons. Gang needs recruits. You know what? Fuck it. I'll go and give him the recruits because he'll probably pay me well for them. Oh, I thought I could just give him some of the guys in my captivity. That's kind of weird. Where do I get the recruits then? Told you he needs recruits for his gang. He asked you to recruit 7 looters or bandits. Okay, well, oh right, yeah. So I have to just recruit these guys. Where are you going? Let's see. I've got 3 of them. Okay, I'm over the limit, but that's okay because I'm just going back to this guy. There we go. And I got 3,000. Wow. Okay, we're on the hunt for the tournament again. That was a hell of a lot more than I thought it would be. Oh well, they did say he'd pay me depending on their skill, and two or three of those guys was yeah, 2 of them were like level 3. Uh, okay, I got a main skill I can increase, so I might go with endurance. And there's also a focus point. Could get the jousting one. I'll go with Steward. See, having different food affects that, so I might even buy some more food just to build that up a little bit more. Let's see, Imperial recruit. Let's get 2 more archers. Yeah, 2 more archers. And we'll get some more food. Yeah, we'll get some meat. And we'll get, I don't know, some olives, I guess. And some grapes. Sound. So that'll increase my quartermaster skill or steward skill, because having a variety of different foods in your party raises everyone's morale, and they get really happy because of that, and also it yeah, increases that quartermaster skill. Yeah, you see, look, steward skill increased. Oh, come on, man. Where the hell are these tournaments? Ooh. I can become famous for the low price of... for the low price of my soul. I'm hoping... Come on, fingers crossed. It has to be this place. I've literally gone in a big circle around the map. Well, I've gone in a big circle around the... Oh, come on. Yeah, you see that? Look, my steward skill has increased now to 24. Which is... Which is really good. And that's just from having a variety of different foods. Now, if I had, you know, more food and more variety and, you know, kind of a little bit of each thing, you know, look, it's now level 26. It's going up quite drastically, and that's only from having 4 different types of food. Oh, I even got a skill point. Party wages are 5% less. Recruitment costs are reduced by 15%. That's really good. Party consumes 10% less food. No morale penalty for having... You know what? That's actually really good. Oh, cheers, Scott. I didn't notice your message. Yeah. Well, I won't say no to any new followers, but hey. God, I don't know what to do. 5% less wages. I'm not paying that much wages now. No morale penalty. But then, by having one piece of food, I'm not gaining a quartermaster skill. You know what? Yeah, the cost and recruitment is better. Come on, let's do this. It keeps on popping up down at the bottom saying so-and-so won this tournament at this place. Like, there's been a load of them just, like, pumping out. So that means that I was either too late or I was too early leaving, or I missed them. Oh, I just want to do one tournament. Yeah, all it's saying is these guys won tournaments, but it's not giving any notice of where the next tournament's going to be. Do you know what? I'm going to look it up and just find out on Google. So it won't be long. I'll just take 2 seconds. Okay, how to find tournaments in Bannerlord. Select the option, go to the arena, select the option. Yeah, just tell me how to join. I know how to join. Ah, okay. Ah, I'm an idiot. I knew there was some way of doing it. Okay, so you go into a city, you go down to the arena, and you talk to the arena master. How do I enter the arena? Okay, let's do this. Let's find this tournament, and then I can end it happily. Okay, this guy's just telling me about it. Alright, tell me about the tournaments. Tell me... Certainly, the arena's open to anyone who doesn't mind hard knocks. Well, I don't want to play. I don't want to join the arena. I want to join the tournament. Oh yeah, here. Well, there's one starting in Amprella and Sierra. That's really close. This place. Okay. Let's go. Yeah, there we go. It's really close, and we were just there. Like I was, if I just carried on without looking where I was going, I would have just continued on up and around the map to the north, trying to find tournaments that were happening behind me. So okay, let's go. We're gonna win this tournament. We're gonna bet on ourselves. We're gonna win this tournament. Gonna get a load of money, and then I'm gonna call it a day. What? No. Yeah, join the tournament. Woohoo! Yeah. Ah, look, and there's a nice pole arm up for grabs. Yeah, I'll skip around. And I'm gonna bet. Just bet everything on myself. There we go.
Die, you pig!
Alright, you're getting the whack. Yes. Okay. And skip and bet. Bet everything I've got. I physically can't afford to lose this. Shit. What? Shit. 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 No! No! I don't know if I can join the next one. And I think I've lost all my money. Do I get anything? Oh man, that sucks. That sucks. I've lost everything. No, I actually didn't have a shield that time. No, wait, I didn't lose. Okay, I didn't lose everything. Where was that other place? It was something beginning with A. Amprella, I think. Okay. This time we're gonna win. This is the one. That sucks. See, I like the ones where you're actually on horseback and you can kind of joust and stuff like that, you know. So I'm gonna blame that layout. I'm gonna blame my teammate actually. That guy, he just pissed off and left me there. Alright, let's go. And we're gonna bet. And this one has a horse, okay. This is actually good because as long as I actually have enough skill to use the horse, but okay. Oh yeah, of course they put me without the horse. Oh. Yeah, I don't like this. I've got no fucking teammate for it. I've only got 22 arrows, so... The only thing I can do is just wait and hope that they all kill each other and leave me alone until the end. Leave me alone. My guy's actually doing pretty good. My teammate. Accidentally hit close. Get out of it. Ah! I think I've just killed my teammate. Oh no. Come on, teammate, go. Alright, I'll kill this guy. Shit. Alright, I've got 2 arrows left. Oh, what am I gonna do? I guess. No. Come on, pick it up. Why are they coming after me? This is so awkward. Come on. No, come on. Where the hell's... Oh, please. Yes! That was the most pathetic win I've ever had. But it's a win. Oh my god. So, I'm actually really stressed. Take accountability. Oh, cheers, Amy. Here, Barlow, do you want to check something out that's cool I done on the stream? Unfollow me and follow me. Yes. Barlow, unfollow me and follow me there, because I done something cool for the on the stream. No! No! Fucking hell, man. That was the most pathetic thing ever. And I could hear it in my headphones really loud, and oh man, I was so close. I just don't have the skill for this tournament. And that little soundbite is just pathetic enough that it worked really well with what I was doing here. Yeah. Yeah, Scott, man, that was perfect timing. I'm really pissed off now. I've wasted all my money. It's just not fair. That's so crap. It's because I don't have any skills in one or two in... You know what, I'll go with one-handed. I'll put one focus pointer. Increases your movement speed by 3%. Increases your max hit points by 5. Oh, I didn't even read that. Yeah, okay. Max hit points is pretty decent. Okay, well, I'm going to leave this stream on that absolutely pathetic attempt at joining a tournament and winning. Yeah, that was just terrible. But I'm okay. I'm doing okay. I've still got some money. I've still got food. All right, now you know what? We'll end it on this battle. No, I don't want these guys to get in the way of it. Like, you know, I want to have like, all right. I just want to like end on a high of some kind. Like, I need to win something. I just want to find some looters to go beat the shit out of for a bit, and then I'll call it quits. It's a good game, but I'm not that good right now. 3 guys. Come on, I need like, you know, a battle, like, you know, something like an army roughly the same size as mine would be ideal. Knowing my luck, I'd end up finding an army the same size as mine, and they'd just absolutely hop off me. Yeah, I just want to find some looters or anything. Okay. Look at this. This is the kind of example, right? So look, this army, 1,000. This is like a proper army. They're going to raid some city or something like that. That's what we're aspiring to be, you know. Right now we've got 25 guys in our army, but like, you know, things get real when there's like 2 armies the same, like that same size, attacking each other. I think I just seen, yeah, look, there's another quest. And we're done. I'd say they're going to take it. Yes, alright. Well, it's not the best, they're only looters, but it'll have to do. Nice try, brigand. Surrender or die. Okay, we're gonna have this this final battle, this final hurrah. Come on, boys, let's get out there. This time, I'm not gonna just charge in blindly. I'll wait for my guys. It's so cool though, you know, once we build ourselves up enough, when we have like, you know, 100 guys in the army of all different kinds, cavalry and archers and stuff, it just gets insane. Like, you know, these looters, you know, when it gets to that level, we'll be fighting proper army, proper battles, you know. Fighting looters, I mean, yeah, they can still kill some of my guys and they're still whatever, but, you know, they're not really the best. I think not. I think not. Jesus. Come on, boys, finish him off. Imagine being the poor fucking looter. Alright, there we go. Nice victory. That's a nice way to end it. I gained 2 renown and built up some morale. Oh, do we have prisoners? I'll take these guys. Did you have anything decent? Do you have food? Yeah, they have some food and nothing really else of value. Yeah, that's good enough. And how's the army doing? We got some recruits. We got 6 archers and 6 infantry. .24 out of 27. So you see, like, our level, whichever skill has been going up, we're getting more. We're able to hold more people now in the army. Increases your damage by 2% with pole arms while mounted. Cavalry troops in your formation. You are leading, have their damage increased by 2% as well. Increases your damage with pole arms by 2%. Infantry troops in formation. Yeah, we'll go with cavalry, I guess. But that's handy. We'll start noticing that extra 2%. It doesn't sound like a lot, but you know, bear in mind these are only like the level 1 perks of all these trees. Once we start getting like midway, like I mean, some of these things are ridiculous. Like this one for example, infantry in your party gain an additional 10% of the total experience earned after battle. So, depending on how much experience they earn, they'll earn an extra 10% on top of that, which is pretty cool. It's a really good game, well worth checking out if you're, you know, interested in these kind of like large scale battles. You know, where you actually serve a role on the battlefield rather than like, you know, I love strategy games. I love getting armies and kind of, you know, working around, you know, working through battles and commanding them and stuff. But I just love Bannerlord because you're able to kind of do all that while being on the battlefield as well. And yeah, I just think it's a really cool game. I'll pick up these guys. Oh yeah, you see that perk I got, the minus 10% of or 15% recruiting cost. These guys were 20 to recruit. Now they're 17. So it doesn't seem like that much of a difference, but that will, you know, as we keep on going and as we keep playing, it'll become noticeable. Yeah, so far we've talked to 5 out of the 10 notable characters, and increase your dinars by 1,000. This is another quest. Grow your party to 20. We have that. Reach clan tier. So the more renown, once we get 50 renown, we hire 1 companion. I should probably focus on getting out companion. Companions. We'll talk about companions there next time I play it. But for now, I'm gonna leave it. So cheers for tuning in and watching the stream. Hope you all enjoyed it. But yeah, I hope you're all doing. Actually, you know what? Before leaving, we're gonna raid someone. Why not? Just for the fun of it. I'm gonna see who's live. Who will be raid? Does anyone have a follower or a friend who is streaming right now? Who thinks we should raid them? Actually, you know what? Actually, I'm gonna do something even better. I'm gonna go on to a game and just find someone who only has 1 follower randomly, and just raid them, or 1 viewer, whatever. Guys, we're gonna make someone's day. Honestly, we're gonna make someone's day here. Let's see. It doesn't even have to be 1 follower or 1 viewer even. It could just be someone who has like not that many viewers right now. This guy. Okay. Capital W. Okay. Let's go. Raid. Capital W. I hope I'm spelling this right. Yeah, this is gonna be cool, guys. I like this. Okay. Be good, behave. Let's go. This person is going to flip, I'd say. I have no idea. I haven't looked at their stream. I don't know what they're like or whatever. Join into the raid though. This is actually gonna make their day, I'd say. And they're just some random person with 1 viewer. So just for the sheer fun of it, let's just make their day. Have no idea. I wasn't looking at their stream. Don't know who they are. Don't even know if they're talking. But I imagine they're gonna just go nuts when we do it. I don't know if you guys have to tap anything to join the raid, but it's saying there's like 2 viewers are ready to raid. Should I just commence? Or have you do you need to tap something, or like do you have to click a button? I don't know if it says anything for you guys. Ah, fuck it. I'll just do it. All right. I'm sure it'll bring you all. Okay.